Hi everyone, we're about to voice our opinions and listen to yours. I'm Charlotte.
And I'm Anton.
And we are Student Voice at Hull College. We're joined again by Alice.
Hi, thanks for having me again.
And in this week's episode, we're also joined by fellow classmate
And international student, Claudia.
Hi, hello.
So yeah, I'll let you introduce yourself.
So I'm Claudia Colana. I'm studying at the business level 3 right now. And next year, I think I'm gonna just swap to apprenticeship.
Yeah.
So, Claudia, what brought you to the college?
That's actually a funny story because
We love funny stories.
We love them a lot.
I never heard about Hull College. I supposed to be in Reading, right next to London. Yeah, and I moved there alone to my dad, but then I missed my twin, my sister, so I just quick moved here like 2 weeks before start the year, and I just applied here because my twin is here. And
I'm a twin as well.
really,
Sorry, doing it.
That was
We don't talk
new
about that.
information.
that's so cool.
Nice. It's great being a twin, isn't it?
Yeah, I just have a brother.
Well, we're bonding now because we're both twins, but we know what it's like.
Connection formed.
So, what are you an identical twin or
Oh,
is it
no.
fraternal? Yeah, I'm not. Well, I've got a brother, so
Yeah.
we're definitely not identical. But yeah.
No, we're actually different. But my older sister look like my twin.
Oh really?
Yeah, my twin doesn't
Wow.
look like, but my older sister. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you were supposed to be going to Reading, but your sister was here. What courses is she in?
She doing English, like
Oh,
SO.
nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
she cannot speak English, so she just wanna learn.
And well, I guess you must see her like around like the college, like quite. Do you see her quite often?
Yeah, like every break we
Ah.
are together. Yeah.
Nice. That's good.
Some bonding, right?
So, how are you finding your time here at the college?
It's really easier than the high school. I'm not gonna lie. My high school time was really awful time, and then when I start college, I was expecting like it's gonna be the same, but everyone just was nice, and I literally started speaking English in college. I never spoke in English before, even when I lived here for like 5 years. So
Really?
yeah,
Wow.
it really helped me a lot. The college with confidence and with grammar as well. My English teacher is awesome, and she always look at my grammar and she helped me a lot. So that college opened a lot of furniture to me.
Just shows you that having nice people around really does help a lot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's nice.
So, can you talk about how you found your experience here in the UK and in Poland? In Poland, was it secondary school? Did you go to like?
No, it was secondary school. Yeah,
Okay.
because we have like 8 years of high school.
Okay.
How did you find the differences between studying in Poland and here at the college?
It was a lot easier. In Poland, teacher really push us. They given like a lot homework. After school in Poland, I could stay like 5 hours still with my notepad and just writing the homework because was given like a lot homework to home.
Wow.
So kids didn't had like the life outside the school. Yeah, because everything was around the school. We had like everyday tests and everything like that, and it was awful. I'm not gonna lie. Then I moved here and I didn't have a homework for 2 years straight, and I was like, what's going on? Yeah, I was thinking that I don't understand maybe something on lesson because I could understand. I was just not talking. So I was thinking that maybe I don't understand anything because for me it was not normal at all. It was crazy that I didn't have any homework. So it was a lot easier and I could concentrate about me, on me more. So yeah.
Well, yeah, I can confirm that in Eastern Europe, yeah, they do bring like more homework, more tests, and yeah, and not much free time really. And yeah, I mean, it is overall a bit harder there, time consuming and a bit more difficult. So I'm glad that you're finding it really easy here. So good
Yeah.
job for you.
So do you find with Hull College you've got a lot more freedom than your other schools that you've been in?
Yes, of course. I mean, in college, I have more time to, for example, spend time with my family, finding new friends, and everything similar like that, just to socialize and concentrate on me. But I'm passing every assignment. I'm doing every assignment on the time. So when I put everything like organized, then I have a lot of time for myself. Yeah, and I also can take care of my sleep because I always have problem about that. And the lesson we have like at the afternoon, so yeah.
Yeah, so afternoon sessions means lying on that day. I like that. So have you how have you found, like, you know, like the people on the course and everything? Have you been getting on with, you know, the people at the college and making new friends?
Yeah, the people are awesome. I love people from my class. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not saying that because 2 of them are right there.
Yeah, there's 2 of them right here.
Yeah, but I actually like my friends from class. They helping me. They when I'm gonna say something wrong with like grammar or something, they're always gonna tell me how to do that right. So they helping me a lot.
Oh,
What are you having like right now most difficulties with? Not just necessarily like English and stuff, like
Yeah.
with the work and stuff, you know?
Like, have you found anything difficult during the course?
Yeah, the end of the course. So the time now. We have a lot of work, so I need to organize everything.
Yeah, I mean, with the exam redos, the
yeah.
assignments, and everything else, just climbing on top of each other.
Yeah, that can be too much sometimes. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
it
lie.
is. Well, again, Adam did say that this period is going to be one of the hardest of them all. We're going to be working a lot. And yeah, well, hopefully, we all do a great job. And when we come to the doorsteps of the summer holidays, we will be like free birds. We'll have nothing on our shoulders and we'll just fly to freedom.
well, this is year 1 of 2, isn't it?
True.
Yeah, and then we're back.
Yeah, and then you'll be
Yeah. We'll fly away, but we're still chained. I mean, it's kind of like, you know, when you have like one of those like really nice dreams, and then you just wake up to the sound of your alarm, and then you realize, back in reality.
We're making it sound like we don't love it here, but I
go.
think we all love it.
No,
here
we
in the
love it.
college,
No,
don't
I
we?
mean,
So-
personally, I do like my experience, yeah, and I think there's more for me to experience, but yeah, I mean,
I think everyone looks forward
Yeah.
to the summer, don't they? So.
I mean, who doesn't? I mean, it's first of all, sun's out. I hope it will be. I mean, I know England is not known as like sunny all the time, like Spain or Italy.
last
but,
couple of years have been
I mean,
pretty.
well, last couple of
warm.
years I haven't been here, but I can see the differences. Like, first of all, clouds, like they're way higher. Like in terms of like when you look to the clouds, to the blue sky, like
Wow.
it's just I'm just comparing with like how I experienced it when I was like a bit smaller. I even remember like
It's maybe because you're a bit
Yeah.
smaller.
well, no, it's not even that. No, it's not because I was small. Because even my parents like took notice to how like it felt like the sky was like pushing you down. And ever since we came back here a year ago, like again, the climate did change. It got better, way more sunnier, more blue skies. And yeah, just more pleasant to look like. It's not cloudy and moody and just slightly rainy. It's actually pleasant to look at it. It's nice. And I really am hoping for summer, and I think everyone else is here hoping for the summer holidays. I hope I'm right. I miss ice cream.
You can have ice cream
Yeah.
now, Anton. It's
I don't get it. People who eat ice cream like during the winter or the spring. That's not the
I
time.
have ice cream all year round, but
That's not
Yeah.
the
I
time
don't think it's
to
beneficial.
do it. There is summer and there is ice cream, and they only exist together in those situations. Like,
We could maybe have that debate a bit later in the session.
oh, we will have this debate. Mark my words. We will have this debate. Summer ice cream together. No other options.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, we're going to
Yeah.
put a pin in that because
Oh, you're gonna put a pin on that.
I have an opinion.
Oh, hot takes from Alice.
I feel like we've gone on a bit of a tangent.
Yeah. Anyways, Claudia, back to your overall experience to the whole college.
You were saying that next year you were thinking of maybe going on to an apprenticeship, did you say?
Yeah.
So would that be in business?
There's gonna be more like accounting, finance.
Oh, okay.
Just because I'm quite good at maths. Because I learned in Poland. The things I did here, year 11, I was doing there year 6. So so I'm good at maths, and I think that's gonna be something that I will be good at it.
Yeah.
and I want an office job. So I just
Yeah, that goes into my next question. Like, have you thought about what you want to do after you leave college, like job-wise? And
yeah, office job. Office job. I'm looking at accounting job. Just want office job, and then I was like, oh, I'm good. I'm out. So
yeah.
Just put the two together and
Yeah.
said, boom, good at maths, office job. Hey.
yeah, that was literally like that.
Literally exactly like that.
Well, if it works, then why not? Like, and usually, like, the most sound and logical decisions are the simplest ones.
Yeah.
The best solutions are usually the easiest ones to do. Just do that, and there we go.
Yeah, I think you're right. That sometimes you can spend too much time thinking and worrying about things, and like you build stuff up and to the point where everything just seems impossible almost. But actually, if you just sort of take a breath and think about it, like, you know, what do I enjoy doing or what am I good at?
Yeah, especially that part, what you enjoy doing, because, like, again, what's the point of doing a job that you have zero interest? Yeah, you have to choose a job that you actually like.
I think a lot of it as well, yeah, Anton, it's like the people who you work with as well. And who
Well,
you
yeah, that
surround
also
yourself
plays
with,
like a large
yeah.
role in it. I mean, if you're surrounded by people in an office that are just
Well, hopefully you really like them, and in which case...
and hopefully they like you too.
So going forward, is there anything you'd want to improve about the college or your experience?
At the start of the year, I will probably say no. But now the walls in our classrooms are, I cannot stand them. I'm sorry, but I can't. I cannot concentrate in them. The colors are, in my opinion, the colors are not helping with
What
that.
colours are they?
Like a pink, salmon pink.
Yeah, kind of like this orangey, pinky.
When we had like a grey and blue, I actually could concentrate because there was nothing that I could look at on the walls. Now we have like some drawing, the colours and everything. I cannot.
And we also have like that odd piece of like fake grass.
For those that are in our class listening to it, our normal classroom is just undergoing an upgrade. So there's
decoration.
new paint, new like mural on the wall, and I think they've been very bold with their choices of paint. We've got salmon pink, light blue, dark blue, a mural of like all the different things in Hull.
Yeah, like monuments, buildings, stuff like that.
One strip of yellow and some fake grass, but we've been in another room for the last few weeks because they're doing another upgrade on the room. So we shall see what it's like tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm sure that it might surprise you.
I'm
Well, it's
sure
gonna.
it'll be
Well, no,
fine.
it's gonna surprise us. The question is how.
I'm not gonna lie, there's like several places I've been into in Hull, and they've had grass on the wall. I mean, I didn't not like it. I was like, well, yeah, edgy.
I think it makes sense. It makes sense if it's a theme. The paint job and the mural ties together well.
What is the mural of?
It's all the different things in Hull. So
Like the deep,
Yeah.
that
Oh,
one.
well, that sounds really nice.
it is. It's all right actually. Once
Is
the
it just
mural
the
was
salmon pink?
I think it's just pink.
Well, that's a fair
I
point
think it's
to
a bit
make.
bright.
Yeah.
I think we've gone off a bit too much about the.
Yeah.
Talking about the mural of Hull. Is there anything different about Hull that you've noticed since you've moved here?
Not at all. I was living like in England before, just different city. And the one thing is that I actually have water, but we don't have any beach.
I mean,
Like what was that?
I mean, we do have beaches. It's just filled with rocks. But we have a nice bridge. If it's anything.
What do you think of Hull? Do you like it here?
Yeah, I enjoy it. And I
Good.
enjoy it. I'm not gonna stay here forever because I prefer big cities. But for now, I think it's calming me down. Yeah, so I love it.
Yeah. Have you been to like some of the main? Well, we talked about the Deep just then on the mural. Have you been to the Deep yet?
No, but I was
Go
on
to the deep.
Yeah.
Go to the deep.
You
Go
need
there.
to go.
No, but I was in the museum. In
Oh,
the
fair
centre.
enough.
Yeah, I really enjoy it. My sister was in a different museum, and they enjoy as well. They're actually gonna take me in the weekend there. So for now we're just exploring this whole.
Well, again, it is
nice.
a nice city. It is a nice, especially the deep and the other famous landmarks.
Yeah.
Very nice place.
I love it here in Hull. I think it's so creative, really. Like sometimes people, if they hear of Hull, and they're a bit like, oh, well, yeah, I'm not sure. But when you actually sort of get here and you see like what's going on and everything, like it's great.
Specifically, like for me, like what I love about Hull is city center and the architecture you find here, like especially like the older buildings. I mean, that's just something. I think that's just something that's really missing in our modern world. That old styled architecture, like from the 19th, 18th century. And again, I mean, you just walk around the cities and you see that old Victorian architecture, those small narrow streets, and you're literally walking through history. Like this has been here before you was even born. It's like you're feeling it all, you're experiencing it all. And again, it's just everyone likes looking at pleasant looking buildings when they're walking by. It just helps with the mood.
You just want to walk through the town.
Yeah, it is pleasant to walk through.
Obviously, you've moved to England from Poland. Is there anything that you think is weird about England?
Milk with tea. I'm never gonna understand that. Never, just never. I don't understand at all. I never drank milk with a tea, tea with a milk. Never. I tried once and that was the worst experience.
Maybe it'll be
Was,
better.
okay, main important question. Was it Yorkshire tea?
Yeah, it was.
Oh. And you still didn't like it?
No, I didn't. But I don't like.
That's okay. Time to go. This podcast episode is over.
Yeah, there's the door. Ciao.
No, but like Yorkshire tea, I don't even like this without milk.
What? Did you put sugar in it?
Yeah.
Oh, you, really? Honey?
Do you like any tea?
I like tea, but I like
Oh,
a
you just-
flavoured one.
tea.
Yeah, or like not that strong one.
Well, maybe it's just, again, I've never personally tasted tea with milk before, but maybe it'll be better if you just, I don't know, like use it to dip in, like, biscuits.
I try everything. I promise. I try everything. Because one of my friends was making me like 1,000 tea, and I was
Trying them all to see.
yeah, with
to see
more
what
milk,
the-
with less milk, stronger and not strong. He made me like 10. Yeah.
So it's like,
What about coffee? Like,
Yeah, I love coffee.
With milk?
yeah, with milk. Just not tea.
Just not tea?
Yeah.
Oh.
wow. So we gotta go back to the
No, it's just
summer
personal
and ice
preference,
cream.
personal preference. Yeah, we can go back to ice cream. I think
Yeah,
briefly.
ice cream and
so I
summer.
think ice cream should be had all year round. Personally, I don't see an issue with it. I think you know a nice cozy night in winter, even or when it's cold, you got a fire maybe, and you maybe have like a brownie or something, maybe like
Yeah.
a hot brownie, and you think, ooh, let's have a bit of ice cream with that to cool it down. I wouldn't have an ice cream cone and like go walk along the cold beach in
No.
winter in January, but I don't see a problem with having a little bit of ice cream when it's cold.
Me neither.
Yeah, I have the same opinion. I mean, I eat ice cream all the time.
So
it
it's
is-
3 against 1, I see. Well, it's treason then. For anyone who watches Star Wars, you'll get the reference. Now, anyways, as I said before, there's a time and a place for everything, and ice cream is not an exclusion. Ice cream is the ideal thing to eat during a hot time period in the year when you're walking on the beach side, not when it's cold, but when it's nice and warm. And again, it's just way better because again, the two things compensate each other. You have the warm weather and you have something nice and cool to eat, and it just goes and blends in nice and well. How about you, Charlotte? I mean,
Yeah, Charlotte, do you have any very strong opinions on ice cream?
What are your hot takes?
No.
Or should I
no
say
strong
cold
opinions.
takes? Yeah.
No.
Nice.
I eat it all year round. I mean, why not? I had an ice cream
but-
last week.
From the other side, I have something like that with iced coffee. I drink that only at summer, never the whole year. So I can understand Anton, but still ice cream, I love them.
Everyone is against me. I cannot
No,
believe
I
it.
literally said I understand you.
Imagine the shock and horror on my face just hearing all of that.
I'm just surprised that you've got such strong opinions on ice
Oh, I do. I have
I'm just quite easygoing.
And besides, it spices up the podcast anyway. So
Oh yeah, no.
Speaking of changing subjects on the podcast, I've had a new idea which is going to allow us to incorporate funny, random questions.
Very random, by the way.
into the podcast, and that's going to start next week. I'll tell you more about that on that podcast. However, for this one, I've predetermined a few questions, a few random ones that we can go through now.
Yeah, think of it as more of a teaser to what's to come.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is a little taste of
Yeah,
what
well,
to expect going forward.
The random, weird conversations that are going to...
This is the starter before the main course. So, speaking of main courses, Claudia, first question is cereal soup?
No. And I have a really good explanation.
You have 5 seconds to convince me.
So basically, in Poland we serve soup with a pasta. So
Okay.
if we will change the cereal for pasta, then yes, I will say yes, that a soup. But it's cereal not pasta, so it's not a soup.
Well,
But sometimes you put milk in soup.
wait, you...
Thinking more like cream, but cream is
Yeah,
basically
no.
milk. Sort of.
I just like how we're going to like this scientific
Yeah.
approach. Well, technically,
it's
cream
sort of
is milk.
I mean, if you... I don't know.
I mean, it also depends like what kind of soup you're having. Well, I personally, I think any soup is good. Like, especially if it's borscht. I'm sure you've heard of this. Yeah.
So I think with soup, like, so obviously it's liquid and then bits that you add into it. So
Yeah,
it's like the
carrots,
cereal
meat.
is the vegetables as such, and then you sort of, it's liquid and like lumps, like lumpy bits. Sort of putting everyone off cereal for life now. But I mean, I guess like if it's a technicality, it's a bit like what makes a sandwich. Like can anything be a sandwich if
Well,
it's
technically anything. Well, now some people might think that chicken nuggets are not sandwiches, but technically they are because again,
it's too
yeah, but because what is a chicken nugget? It's a piece of meat covered in bread. Now, what is a sandwich in traditional terms? Stuff between bread.
exactly. So maybe chicken nuggets is as much a sandwich as cereal is soup.
Exactly. And also, speaking of cereal, do you put the cereal in first or the milk first?
Yeah, I'm not an animal. Some people put orange juice in their cereal.
Oh, no.
I mean, I would try it, but I don't know.
I mean,
I understand having your cereal and then having a glass of orange juice to put them together.
Yeah.
what's wrong with putting them together? I mean,
Do you eat cereal with orange juice?
Have you tried it?
it's worth trying.
Oh my god.
Wow. Okay. Well, if there's one thing to take away from this, yeah.
I mean, it's not the weirdest thing I've ever eaten. I mean, when I was really young, like, I'm sure everyone knows what cucumbers are, yeah? Just making sure we're all on the same page.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, when I was really small, I would take cucumbers, dip them in yogurt, and eat it.
I was adding sugar to Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
I was
so-
adding sugar there because I was like how they're sparkling, and then I had like that much sugar at the end of the, yeah.
That is very unhealthy.
Yeah, but I was
I
a really
had to do that.
unhealthy kid. Now
Oh my
it's
god.
now I cannot stand Coca-Cola.
When I was like on holidays with my family and we were at these like fancy hotels, you know those little those machines where you can get like Sprite, Fanta, basically half of a Coca-Cola, then the other half would be I think it was Pepsi. Yeah, so basically I combined Coca-Cola and Pepsi together, and my goodness, was it worth it? It was so amazing.
No.
Like some people will argue, Pepsi's
No.
better, Coca-Cola's better. No, combine them.
No.
Because that's... Yes!
Just no.
You were doing that all wrong. When you're little and you have the freedom to go up and fill your own cup at those like self-pouring machines.
You take a bit of everything.
You take a bit of thank you, Charlotte.
Yeah.
You take a bit of everything. You don't just do half Coke and half Pepsi.
That's what I
Why
did.
would you do that? That's like
Well,
really,
why not? Why
like-
not do it?
That's like genuinely really upset me.
How about we go to the next question?
Yeah, quick.
How many chickens would it take to kill an elephant? Now, before everyone else says their opinions, my correct one is 10. Specifically, 10 chickens are all that is needed to kill an elephant.
I think it would take enough chickens that would like equally
The weight.
the weight of the elephant.
I'm gonna say at least 25 chickens. But even that, because elephants are so big, like they just need to stamp around a bit.
Well,
and then it'll be fine.
what about you, Claudia? How many chickens?
I'm gonna say one smart chicken.
Whoa. Whoa.
Well, that,
okay.
yeah.
Oh, now that's actually more interesting because how many other chickens are also in the area? Like,
Yeah, but the thing is, all right, elephant is big, but a chicken can fly, so they
Can it, though?
Can they?
I don't think
I mean,
No, they
I don't think
can.
they can't.
No,
Anybody seen Chicken Run? Like the whole film is about how they can't fly, and
When they run, they move their
Yeah,
a
but-
little,
Only a
but
little bit.
yeah,
Yeah, but-
they're still flying.
yeah, well, they're gliding really. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not. It's not like they're
Gliding.
flying like a crow or a pigeon. I mean,
if they were to jump from a height, they could probably flap for a little bit and maybe land on the
Yeah.
elephant.
I don't
but
think they could get on the
I
ground.
don't think they could go from the ground up. That they
No.
need to like have a bit of like a running.
Yeah, but
stance.
they can kill them from like
underneath.
well,
Interesting.
Well, it's just when it comes to specifically 10 chickens, there's a specific reason why 10. Now, 4 chickens, I mean, each of these 4 chickens will be going for the elephant's feet, so feet are distracted. The other 4 will attack his head, and the last chicken is just gonna be coordinating all of it. So it's really what we're looking at is at a tactical chicken special forces operation here.
We'll keep one of the discussions.
Mm.
Yeah.
Specifically the cereal.
Well, on that note, I think that was a very interesting podcast episode, and interesting. It was lovely to meet you, Claudia, and talk to you about your experience here at the college and Hull and England in general, and the fact that you don't like milk in tea. You don't have to like Yorkshire tea; it's okay.
Well, at least she's not combining fizzy drinks. I mean,
We're not talking about that. I'm just pretending that didn't happen. I need to move it to the back of my head.
Yeah.
But I think we're coming to the end of our podcast episode, so I will give it away to Anton.
thank you for listening to the Student Voice at Hull College. Like and subscribe. And remember, if you want to be a guest, please contact us through Instagram on the Student Voice Podcast. Thank you for listening. And remember, join us next time, next week. Till then, goodbye.